test. What up, life? I see your mess. I'ma still grind till I get success. I'm working, I just wanna work. I'm learning, I'm earning all the things that I deserve. So why you tryna act cool? I don't even need you. You can make me lose my breath. I'm focused, too focused. Attention on the road ahead. I'm sorry, boy, but you can't flatter me. I'm looking for that loyalty. No games have never been my thing. That's just some immaturity. Don't waste my time while I'm shining. No boys allowed, be the real man, please. You can't flatter me. You can't flatter me. I'm measured in best version of myself. Add value, creativity. That's a mark I wanna leave. Don't mean to be intimidating, but I can't help it. I don't mind the waiting, and I'm gonna wait till I find what I waited for. A real man, I'll let fate open up that door. Open up that door. I'm sorry, boy, but you can't flatter me. That's the job of a gentleman. See, no talkers can impress ladies. Better walk and show that chivalry. Don't waste my time while I'm shining. No boys allowed, be the real man, please. You can't flatter me. You can't flatter me. I'm a full package, I can make your love struck.
The Big Play Reflog Show is brought to you by ShackNews.com. We have partnered with Shack News for a long time, and that's because they truly are the best in the business. They've got you covered for all your gaming needs with news, guides, walkthroughs, and reviews like the newest Shack Chat. What sport would you like to see added to Nintendo Switch Sports? And remember that you can join in on all the conversations by using the Shack News Cortex. So if you're a gamer, Shack News is the site for you. Check them out on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at the handle @CheckNews and @CheckNews.com.
It's time! Streaming live from Cleveland, Ohio! Presenting the undefeated, undisputed heavyweight podcast of the world! The Big Play Reflog Show!
Okay, do you need medical attention? Yeah. What is wrong? I don't know. I know damn well. Attack by Chuck. To the 10. He's still running to the 5. He drops it. Touchdown. Ready, away, back to goal. Here it is. You're doing those baseball.
It's time! The Big Play! Reflog Show!
Welcome to the Big Play Reflog Show. What is going on, everybody? I'm your host, Big Play Dave, along with two of my favorite guys, Chris McNeil and Nick Padone. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Welcome to May. Here we are. We made it.
Yes, we did. We missed you last week, Chris.
I know. I was at the Letterkenny show down in Cincinnati, and it was fantastic. For any fans of Letterkenny that are out there, if that live show comes anywhere near you, grab those tickets and go, because it was a fabulous time. I really enjoyed it down there.
There we go. Nick, what's new, man? How are you?
What's going on? NFL draft is over. I'm kind of sad. I read a 2023 NFL mock draft today.
No.
So
Oh,
that's
you are
new.
such a loser.
I wanted to
Really
see where they had the Browns given Houston the pick.
Again.
It was 23.
All right. That's all right. That's all
Yeah.
right.
They had us picking at 23 next year.
Yeah, so they had us given 23 to Houston.
It's not a great season then. That's not what we're looking for, Nick.
It's not horrible.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame the mock
That is
draft.
horrible. we made some big moves in the offseason not to be picking 23rd in the draft next
We
year.
made one big move.
Switch that 32.
One big move at the key position on a football field there, Nick.
Yes.
I
All right,
do.
we got a packed show. We're going to get it right into the draft. So tonight on the show, we'll kick it off with Cleveland headlines brought to you by TSE Cleveland. Do a giveaway there. Talk some draft. Get our thoughts on what the Browns did. And after that, we're bringing one of those draftees on. Featured interview with new Browns franchise kicker Cade York joining the show. LSU, greatest kicker of all time. We've been searching for this dude since 2012. Then we'll finish up with some Guardians trivia. Who wants to be a billionaire? I think we've got a Miami guy coming on. Hopefully, we're going to give him some
Friend of mine, a
last
special
news.
guest, Dave. A special guest. I know him as DJ Schwantz. He was a
Oh, boy.
fraternity brother of mine back at Miami back in the day. I haven't talked to him much in the last 20 years or so. Good guy and should be entertaining for trivia.
Should be entertaining. All right, we'll see what happens. Hey, let's kick it off with some Cleveland headlines. Cleveland headlines brought to you by our good friends at TSE Cleveland. They've helped us give away a ton of signed Browns merchandise. So make sure you're following them at TSE Cleveland on Twitter and our show at Big Play Reflog. Keep your eye out for those show tweets for weekly giveaways. All right, so this week we are giving away a signed Kevin Mack 8x10.
Fabulous.
And the winner, I don't have my drum roll. Oh, I don't even have my drum roll on the phone. It's one of these buttons. No?
Oh no!
It's on repeat. Did you do that, Chris?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We both did the sad
Yeah,
trombone.
you guys are going back and forth.
Battling sad trombones.
I don't think I have it.
That's the
Chris,
conspiracy music. Remember that episode when Baker saw the alien?
and the winner is Jeff Meyer at Autogram 14. Congratulations. You're taking home an 8x10 signed Kevin Mack poster. All right, we'll talk Guardians after our interview and all that good stuff. Let's start with NFL draft. I feel like, especially with the first pick that we had after trading down, there was kind of mixed reactions on Twitter amongst Browns fans. Chris, what did you think of Andrew Berry's draft here, which is actually his third one so far now?
I'll tell you what, after day one, day two, I was thinking, what are we doing here, to be honest with you? Because we have a team that we think is set to win right now, and it seemed like we wanted to do anything but make a pick. We wanted to, once again, trade down, get depth. And I understand that. We still have top-end needs, though, and defensive line, defensive end. We talked about all these things on the show, and wide receiver, of course. Now, later on, I think he did get some value, as all of the draft beatniks like to say, with some of our picks. And of course, I love the kicker pick that we're going to have on the show tonight. So I think all in all, I'm pretty satisfied with what he's done here, but it leaves open, okay, what's next? What are we going to do? Is Clowney coming back? Do we think? What other potential free agents are we going to target now? Because certainly we still have some moves to make before I think we're set to go into the season.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I'll be honest, I did not see cornerback with our first pick. Did any of you guys, what was your thought when we kind of drafted for depth at the cornerback position to kick this thing off?
I mean, I was surprised, especially because, remember, even though it's just a couple of days back now, Troy Hill was still on the team at that point. So it was like, boy, we are loaded at corner. Obviously, then that trade took place, so it made a little bit more sense. But yeah, what they say, guys, is that you can't have enough good corners. And it's such a humdrum thing to say. And this regime has really beating it to a pulp. They say it all the time. But you look in this division, the Bengals got to the Super Bowl on their wide receiver play of Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. The Steelers got a couple good ones, even though they're annoying. Chase Claypool. They just added George Pickens, who a lot of Browns fans wanted. So in this division, we say it all the time. It's a running division. It's a hard-nosed blue-collar division, but it's turning into a receiver division as well.
Were you surprised that we waited so long to go get a wide receiver? Because
yeah, I was.
It had to have been a record how many wide receivers were taken in the first 2 rounds, right?
Yeah, was it killing you? It was killing me a little bit when
a little bit.
I'm sitting there waiting for whatever the pick was, 63, 64, no receiver, everybody's taking a receiver. I'm like, man, but I love David Bell. I was
gonna say I ended up liking the pick.
Yeah,
David Bell.
And like Chris, like you said, like how all the draft writers are saying, the value to get that dude right there. I mean, no complaints out of me, right? That's a guy that people were projecting second, third round.
So which one of these guys are you most excited for? Obviously, it's our kicker because he's coming on here in a couple minutes. But who else out there besides Cade are you excited for as this season kicks off? We still got a lot of time though. Chris, what about you?
Well, I'll be interested to see if either one of these defensive ends pans out. Obviously we're looking for Alex Wright to be the guy there at the top end, but just a guy by the name of Isaiah Thomas, drafting him as a defensive end. My son made the joke before I could. He said he's the undersized right off the bat. I was like, man, that's pretty good. You got a future on Twitter. But I would really like to see solidify the other side there. And obviously, we're still talking about bringing back Clowney. But, if Wright can come in and really do a fantastic job right off the bat, that would really relieve some pressure on that defensive line and right up front where, folks, that's where we really need to set the tone in these games defensively.
Yeah, Nick, who are you most excited for?
Oh, man, Perion Winfrey. Obviously, I'm excited for Cade. We're bringing him on here in a second.
He's got some emotions going, man. He is fired up.
Yeah, I'm excited. We got our franchise kicker. I tweeted before the draft, like all these positions in need, wide receiver, defensive line, all over. Let's not get lost in the sauce. This is a team that has wandered the special teams desert for the last 10 years, and that finally ended. I was excited about that, but you got Perion Winfrey, and he hops on that Zoom call and does his Zoom interview in all caps the way he did with the 100% concentrated, no pulp. I mean, he was all over the place in that interview. So if he's half the football player that he is talker, he's going to be really good.
He's going to be good for the Cleveland t-shirt economy.
Oh yeah.
On another level. I look to the left of me and I got 9-5 right there. Oh, it's over with. Every third down, every second down, every first down. Man, we're going to get that ball. I'm telling you.
But right now, you have our next question.
That's the guy. That's the guy you want on your line, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I was going into this and I was looking through the list of everyone that we drafted. I was like, you know what? I think I'm most excited for David Bell, the wide receiver. But then I was like, the quarterback play was so bad last year. We don't really know what like Donovan Peoples-Jones or Schwartz are really going to be turning into in this. So it's like, all right, let's just see. I'm with Chris. I'm with you. Alex Wright, I think, is going to be the biggest key, especially on the defensive side there. But a lot of new faces here in Cleveland, whole lot of new faces. And one of the most important ones, I mentioned we've been waiting since 2012 for this dude. Cade York joining us next. Featured interview of the week, our new franchise kicker.
Yeah.
Let's bring him on in. It's featured interview time today on the Labatt Line. We have Cleveland Browns 2022 fourth round draft pick, long-awaited franchise kicker, Cade York. Cade, welcome to Cleveland, my man.
What's up? How y'all doing?
We're doing good. We're doing well. Welcome. We are excited to have you. Obviously, you've had a lot going on. Heading into this draft, I'm super curious. Any idea floating in your head before this kind of kicked off what round you might be going in?
I mean, I had ideas, I had goals, I had all that stuff. There's kind of been a trend that the top kicker goes around the 5th round, so that was my goal. And I was told myself anything above that would just be a little extra on top, and got a little extra on top.
You beat McPherson one more time.
Not about that.
Yeah. So yeah, last year 5th round, only kicker taken. This year 4th round. We could not be more excited. Now that you've gotten, you're heading to Cleveland. Have you been in contact with any of the new teammates or coaches yet?
I've been in contact with Prefer, the special teams coordinator,
Yeah.
a few times. Got in contact with the 2 punters that are there right now a little bit. But other than that, no, I haven't really talked to anybody.
How's the relationship with Prefer? Because I think you guys kind of met throughout the draft process a little bit.
Yeah, he was definitely like the favorite guy that I talked to throughout the whole process. Coach, whatever, all those guys, and spent like an hour talking with him during my interviews at the combine, and got to meet with him when he came down to Baton Rouge, go out to dinner, have a workout the next day. It's been a good process.
Cade, what are those meetings like as a kicker? We see a lot of the stuff with other positions, receivers, quarterbacks, where they do a lot of X's and O's work. What do those meetings look like with you and Coach Preef?
So the first round, we don't have any formal interviews as specialists really, because they're not gonna. You only get a certain amount of them, and you're not going to waste a formal on a specialist usually. So the first night, you basically just do like a round table with all the special teams coordinators, where you go and sit at different tables with like 5 or 6 coaches at each one of them, and you kind of just hop on a table whenever it opens up. And then the next day, it's like informals, and they'll come grab you from like this waiting area, and you just go talk to them for a little. You go like supposed to be like 15 minutes at a time, but I think we ended up talking for like over an hour. So
Wow.
All right, so Cade, since you decided to come on the show, Madden's going to rate your awareness at 99. I can feel it. Where do you think you're going to rank in Madden kicking and power, accuracy overall? I know it doesn't matter, but
it matters. We ask the questions that really matter on this.
if it's like a cookie can interview, you're going to be like, oh, you know what? I'm not concerned about that.
The problem is I don't know. I've never done my research on like, does it change? Like, do they actually go and research me and like decide?
I think so. I think so. Like, yeah. So we've had like the ratings adjuster on here before, and
so I have a feeling that they could go 2 ways. They could see the field goals and have my like strength or whatever, like kicking power high, or they could like see that I didn't kick off and they think it's like, oh, this kid's weak, so they make it really bad. But it has to be pretty accurate at least. I don't know like what all kickers are. I don't know I never even played Madden, honestly. So I don't know what all the other kickers are at. But I'd say the power is going to be at least somewhere in the middle. And then I'd hope accuracy would be somewhere in the middle too.
What's the farthest kick that you've made in practice?
Not including like a live rep, because like they don't ever really take me back that far in live reps. I've hit 75 with like a 50-mile-an-hour wind in my back.
See, we just send that clip to Madden, and then that's how it's
95.
Done. Then you're the best kicker in the game. I know you just said you haven't played a lot of Madden. We heard after your selection in the press conference that you're a former soccer guy. Was there kind of like a moment for you, Cade, in your football/soccer career where you realized that football was going to be the direction?
It was. I was actually at a soccer tournament in Florida playing at like the ESPN Center. It was like a national like tournament thing. There was like college scouts there and everything. And I had been at a kicking camp like a week or two before where I like was lights out. Like I don't think I missed a kick on the day basically. And while I was at that tournament, I got ranked the #1 kicker in the country. And then my phone started like ringing or like getting hit up by like college coaches and stuff like that. And that's where I was like, oh, would I rather have a half scholarship to like High Point University in North Carolina, or would I take a full ride to LSU? So
Yeah.
that's kind of when it started to flip.
I can always play soccer for fun.
Yeah.
So one of the things we love here, Cade, is especially with our special teamers, is we love a good nickname. Do you have a nickname currently, or is that something that Cleveland's going to have to learn about you and kind of gloss you with one as the season progresses here?
I wouldn't say I have one yet. I did see some of the ideas on social media about my nicknames, and
I didn't see any of them.
saw, like,
What were they?
I think a group of people decided it should have something to do with like York peppermint patties, something with like ice cold or I don't know, something like that. But
I like that.
I should talk to York peppermint patties and see if I can do a deal with them.
Yeah, I saw you
I'll
had
have my agent get on that.
Name, image, and likeness right there. Hello, York peppermint patties, people. Let's go.
I saw you did a NIL with Velveeta. How is that?
Filming the commercial was not that fun because I had to fly out at 5 a.m. the night after a game
Oh man.
on a Sunday to Chicago to film it, and then I flew back that night and got back at like 11.
Man, the working world.
Did you at least get some mac and cheese out of it?
It was queso. That was their queso line, and I actually was supposed to, and I never did.
Oh man.
But I got a cool jersey out of it. It's like a yellow jersey with like queso on it.
Worth it.
Worth it. Yeah, that alone. So, man, we've all seen the 57-yard kick against Florida in the fog. Dave just talked a little bit about your range right there. I'm sure you've heard a ton about the wind and the elements in Cleveland. You're a Texas guy. You kicked at LSU. Have you ever seen the snow? Have you ever kicked in the snow? Talk to us a little bit about that.
So, being in Texas, yes, I've seen the snow. I know it's not Cleveland. It doesn't snow that often, but I've played soccer in the snow. I've never kicked in the snow before. I've kicked in some crazy winds, but by me, crazy wind is probably a little more on the normal side there. And it's just something I'm gonna have to get there and be there and start working in it. I know there's like tips and stuff like that. I've been told to reach out to
Phil.
Yeah, I was blanking for a second. Y'all would have killed me if I forgot his name.
Can't forget Phil Dawson.
I've been told by just about every person in Cleveland that I need to reach out to Phil Dawson. And I actually just got his contact today. So
There
I
you
think
go.
Bruce is talking to him, and I'll end up talking to him sometime in the near future. And just as long as you hit a good ball, and yes, you need to give yourself room for error with the wind moving it around, stuff like that. Aim further right or further left, depending on the wind, but it's just about ball striking. If you hit a weak ball, it's going to get destroyed by the wind. If you hit a strong ball, it'll last longer. So,
Honestly, man, like there has not been that much snow in Cleveland, like especially for games. Don't even worry about it, Nick. There hasn't been any snow here.
No, it hasn't been bad. The last bad game was like during COVID, and that wasn't even snow. It was just like rain and wind. So it hasn't been like
when
like
it
You
really
guys are
is down
jinxing
to
it. It's going to be like snowy all the time now. It's going to be snowy in October for it because you guys just said that.
Well, hell, it was snowing in the middle of April. My agent sent me that. It's like, this is where you want to go? I was like, well, I don't necessarily get a choice, but yeah, sure.
If it's in the 4th round, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's the process like? What's the timeline for you right now? Like, when do you come to Cleveland? Where are you going to be moving? Do you have to look for a place? How's that whole thing go?
So it's been pretty busy.
I bet.
Yesterday or Saturday was in Baton Rouge. Did my draft there. Went out that night. Had a great time. Then the next day, my lease was up in my house that I've been at for 2 years. So I moved out, basically hauled everything back here to Dallas. I've had an apartment in Dallas while I was training in Dallas, like the first few months of this spring. So today I packed that up, and now I'm currently sitting in my mom's office of my childhood home. So
With a fantastic kind of
Yeah.
portrait or thing
Shout out to
behind you
Mom
there.
for-
That's very nice. It's well
Yeah,
said.
and then in about what 11 days, 10 days, flying out to Cleveland for 6 weeks to live in a hotel,
Yeah, there you go.
and then try and find somewhere to live down there or up there.
So do people from the Browns, do they like help you out with that, or you just go to social media like, hey, where should I live?
They'll help them out.
I can rent out, something like that. I don't know, honestly. I'm sure they told me they would help me like once I get down there if I need a car. I don't know if they do like rental service or something like that. I don't know, but I'm sure there's someone that does that. I think people in my agency would also help out with that. So
Yeah.
figure something out.
They'll help you out. You're not going to be at the Hilton forever.
If you need a ride from the airport, we'll send Nick to come pick you up.
Yeah, I got you. The Honda Civic will roll right on.
I have a question.
What's up?
With it snowing in like the winter, are there just like, does everybody drive every type of car, or like are the road like? Because in Texas, if it snows, like the only cars on the road are like 4x4s, big trucks, because we suck at clearing the roads. Like if it ices, school shut down for like a week. Obviously, y'all have the equipment to get rid of that crap. So like, can you just drive whatever kind of car?
No. So the plows, I feel like they've gotten better, but dude, you wake up in the morning. If you have to get to the stadium or you need to get somewhere early in the morning, you better have 4-wheel drive.
Okay, so I might need to trade in the Mustang for something different.
Dude, so out of college, I got a Ford Mustang, and I drove it to work in Cleveland in the snow, and immediately traded it in the next day.
Okay.
So yeah, trade that sucker in.
All right. I was not planning on getting a new car because, like saving money and investing, but I might have to look into that.
Let's get you a car deal.
I got York peppermint patties and go talk to Ford.
There are some horrible car commercials here.
Oh my God! Yeah,
local athletes. We'll get you like the corniest one possible.
Okay.
Oh yeah. There's kind of a tradition in Cleveland, especially special teamers doing these commercials too. So he's got to jump onto one of these.
All right, I'll take that.
Look at that. We've covered a lot here. We're picking you up in a Honda Civic from the airport. We got you a local car dealership. What else? What else can we help you with here in Cleveland?
Wait, so how do you get around in a Honda Civic?
Right,
it's not that bad. It's not like like Cade, we're similar. It's not like you're sliding all over the road. Like you can't be crazy, and people will drive slow. So like on the freeways, it's about 65. You'll find people that'll drive like 45 that have lived here their whole life, and they act like they've never
65.
they act like they've never seen snow before when it snows here for the first time. But
they
it's
put
not
the hazards on, and they think by putting the hazards on, you can go as slow as you want to during the winter, which is not the right way to drive. Do not do that.
Sure, everything you're talking about is twice as bad in Texas because some people haven't seen snow here. But we got freeways that are 90 miles an hour over in like Austin.
We don't have that. That's crazy.
I will say one of the worst things about Cleveland downtown, it's 60 miles per hour. Going into the city, like within, I want to say like 20 miles each way.
Dude, but there's not that much traffic down there anymore. So you can kind of just roll right in. It's nice.
The cops. In Texas, if you're going like less than 15 over, you're fine.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah, I would say it's 10 to 12 here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, we're solving all the big issues right now.
These are all the important questions about moving somewhere.
Yeah, see, other shows you'll get the Phil Dawson thing. Do you have his number? Have you talked to him? Here we're talking about, you probably want to drive a little slow through Newburgh Heights.
Okay. I've never even been in the state of Ohio, honestly.
Okay, so it's not all cornfields. You're gonna love Cleveland, man. It's a phenomenal city. It's really good people. It's very easy to get around. Really, really good food. I know you probably got some good food in Texas, but Cleveland food, man, is phenomenal. And we have one of the best T-shirt markets in
That's
the
right.
United States. So you'll have like, oh, look at that doggy.
That's a fantastic dog right there. That's a good boy.
It's a girl, but it's okay.
Well, close enough.
So speaking of this, let's do this for an exercise. Obviously, you were just drafted by the Browns. Besides the Cleveland Browns, when you think of the city of Cleveland, what do you think of? Give me 3 things.
3, geez.
Wow, that's a lot.
You know
my aunt
what?
lives there.
Okay.
Um,
Cheater.
the Cavs.
Okay.
right.
See.
Can you name a Cavs player right now?
Ooh.
Oh man. Uh-oh.
Darius.
Mobley.
I don't pay much attention to basketball, honestly.
Okay. All right.
That's right.
That's like half of Cleveland too.
Yeah.
Especially if the Browns are good. No one pays attention to the
And
Cavs.
then my third thing has to be Lake Erie because that's all I've been hearing about the past 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lake. You got that going for you.
I've more been hearing about the winds off Lake Erie.
Yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of that.
Yeah.
You'll hear the red flag, the little red flag.
Little
and
red
it's-
flag. Has
Dawson
anybody told you
flags.
about? Yeah.
Put in the
Yeah.
stadium.
Cade, we'll tell you now because you're not going to be able to watch the games. But on the games on TV, every single game when they show you, new 4th round rookie kicker, they'll show the flag. There it'll be, waving in the wind, and the announcer will be sure to mention that your conversation with Phil Dawson, whenever that takes place. I'm unfolding it for you now
Every
because we've
single
had
one, yeah.
years of seeing this flag on TV, man. So you'll find out about the flag, and
You
the
make
wind will be.
TV event out of me and him having our first conversation.
yeah, they definitely will try to, man. But don't stress out about the winds too much. That little flag is supposed to help.
I mean, yes, the wind is probably stronger in Cleveland, but there's wind everywhere, and
Right.
I've been kicking it for a while. So
Yeah,
Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
You'll be just fine. Now, is that your dog or is that your family dog or your
that
mom's
is
dog?
my dog that is begging for attention right now.
What's the dog's name?
Her name is Dot, like
Dot the dog.
DOT. She's got a dot on her back, and that was the name of my dad's first dog out of college. That was my first dog when I was very little, so seemed fitting.
Fabulous.
I think my favorite part about this interview is that you're signing this giant contract and you're just in your mom's office right now.
Well, it was like Joe Burrow living in his childhood basement after he just signed like 27 mil.
Yeah.
Not that much, but if he can do it, I can do it.
That's right. That's right. Okay, we'll let you get back to your doggy. Greatly appreciate the time. We're looking forward to seeing you here in Cleveland. Anything you want to say to the Cleveland fans or any other questions about Cleveland?
I don't think I have any more questions, but excited to get down to the dog pound. So
Yeah.
Heck
There we
yeah,
go.
man. Heck yeah. Let's go.
There we go.
Cade, we'll talk to you soon. Good luck with everything over the next few weeks. We'll see you in Cleveland in a bit.
we'll do. See y'all soon.
Thanks,
man.
Cade.
Look at that.
Fan freaking tastic.
We got him ready.
Boo, boo, boo. He's a good dude. He is a smart dude. 4.0 does not let anything get to him. I think we found our guy. It's been
He's
a
a
long
man of the people.
Hey, did you
he's talking about what he's going to drive? He's talking about the snow. He's talking about the day-to-day problems of the common man right there. And you got to respect that,
Yeah, he was worried about the Civic.
right?
Well, think
Yep.
about it, Chris. Like
One of us.
yeah,
One of us. Yeah. Put the GIF out there.
Chris, remember when you got your first job? You're moving to a new city, and you're
Yeah.
just like, oh man, this is a lot going on.
Yeah. He's talking about trading in his Mustang. Man,
That's right.
that guy's going to have a lot of changes here in the next 6 months to a year. He's going to have a lot going on there.
Yeah.
He's
Invest
gonna
in
have
a
a lot
good
of
winter
people
jacket.
asking about Phil Dawson. That's for damn sure.
I know. Yeah, he's got to be probably getting sick of that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Let's
What?
give away some beer. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Do it.
It is time for Who Wants to Be a Billionaire. Each week, one contestant gets a chance to answer Guardians trivia. For their chance to win, we start with a 6-pack. If you move on to the next one, it is a 12-pack, and then a 24-pack of Labatt Blue Light. And one final question for a case and a GV Art shirt. Chris, do we have our contestant?
Hopefully, is he waiting there? This week, we're hopefully welcoming in one DJ Sean Gallagher. Sean,
I'm
are you
here.
there?
Oh, I'm here. What's up, yo? How you
Oh,
doing?
he is. Excellent. Sean, how are you doing,
Yeah,
man?
what's
We haven't
up?
talked in a
Great
long,
to see you,
long
my
time.
man. As always, good time, long time, but
Good
best of
time,
time.
long time.
He's
There we
got
go.
the radio. He's got the DJ voice.
You know, I kind of do. I kind of do. I still got a little bit. Yeah.
The connection may not be the best. Are you in a good spot there for a good connection there, Sean?
How's this? Are we good? What do you
Nope,
think?
that's worse.
I think that made it worse.
That's significantly
Oh,
worse.
sorry,
Actually.
sorry.
We may
All
have to
right.
drop you and have you call back in. Can you do that?
I can. Yeah.
Why don't we try that? Let's
try
see if we can
that.
get a better connection.
All right, I just kicked him.
That's a little staticky right
I
there.
could. Was it just me? I
Does
couldn't
he know
see him.
this is video?
Yeah, he does. This is going exactly as I expected it to, gentlemen. I'm just going to tell you that right off
This
the
show
bat.
peaked with the Cade York interview.
It is video, my friend. We'll see. Oh, it just sent to the wrong person.
Oh,
Should
nice.
All right, let's see if he comes back on. I don't know, guys. He's pretty good at trivia, though. So I think he's going to go pretty far. I haven't looked at the questions yet. I think he has a chance here. Yeah.
Okay.
I
We got
like
him.
all three of these. I think he's definitely got a chance. And number
John
4,
G.
we'll see.
In the
And there he is on video.
What's up? How you
DJ
doing?
Sean, how are
How
you?
you doing, brother? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Sean, are you ready to play our game tonight?
Let's play it. Yeah, let's do this.
All right, Dave, you want to serve up question number 1?
Yes. Okay. So, Sean, you can, if you get the correct answer, you can move on to the next question all the way up through 4 questions. Are you ready?
That sounds fair. Let's do this.
Where's my sound? There she is. All right. Question number 1 for a 6-pack of Labatt. The Guardians play the Padres starting tomorrow. In 2010, the Guardians and Padres were involved in a 3-team trade with the Cardinals. Cleveland sent Jake Westbrook to St. Louis. Which future 2-time Cy Young winner did Cleveland get from San Diego in return?
Yeah, I'm going to say Corey Kluber.
Nice.
I'm going to say correct.
Without hesitation. Way to go, Sean.
Yeah, let's do this. Thank you.
Question 1 down. That was easy.
Yeah,
right off
one
the bat.
down, and let's.
You
see
want to go
where
for
else-
You want to
Let's
go for
go.
question 2, Sean?
Let's go for it. Let's risk it all.
All right, for cash
Let's
for a
that 6-pack.
12-pack of Labatt. The Guardians already have hit 3 grand slams this season. Which former Guardians player tied Don Mattingly's record for most grand slams, 6, in one season back in 2006?
2006.
Former Guardians player tied Don Mattingly's record for most grand slams, 6 in a season back in 2006.
Let's go with Travis Hafner.
Wow.
Very nice. Bonus points for also having the nickname in there, Sean. Well done.
All right. Yeah, let's keep going.
All righty, we'll keep it going. For cash for a 24-pack of Labatt.
wow.
We play the Blue Jays later this week, Sean. In 2018, the Guardians made a late season trade with Toronto. Cleveland gave a player to be named later in exchange for a former AL MVP winning third baseman. Who was this former MVP that Cleveland received?
It's probably Josh Donaldson.
Wow. Sean is on fire. DJ
Yeah.
Sean.
He's burning it up. He's
Yeah,
going
let's burn
faster
it
than
up.
anybody's ever gone in the game right now, guys.
This is fantastic.
All right.
I feel like
let's keep go-
yeah. All the
All
way.
right.
Let's keep going, guys. Yeah.
All
let's
right,
see.
24 pack and a GV art shirt. A lot on the line. Here we
Yeah.
go. The Guardians traded Mike Clevenger and Greg Allen to San Diego in 2020. Cleveland received 6 players back in that deal. 4 of the players are currently on the Guardians' active roster. Name 3 of them.
All right. Well, let's go with
I think you got it.
Hedges, Austin Hedges. Let's go with 3 on the roster right now. Man, I'm drawing a blank.
4 of them are on
You
the
got this.
roster right now.
Yeah, there's
Well,
4.
All you have to do is name 3 of them.
All right. Give me a second here. Let's
You
see.
got arguably one of the most obscure ones. Certainly the least hitting of the group.
Yeah, we certainly have, haven't we? Right? Let's see. Could it be Logan Allen?
Well, just keep thinking through these. Keep thinking through.
So you've got a pitcher and some position players.
Right. Let's see.
You've already gotten Austin Hedges.
Josh Naylor.
Okay.
There's number
There's
2.
2.
All you need is one more now.
Okay, Josh Naylor. And let's see. Was it be Owen Miller?
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh,
We have a winner!
Pull that one out. Yeah. All
Hey,
right.
Sean, I'll
Yeah.
bet you can get I bet you can get number 4. Number 4 is a starting pitcher.
Number 4 is
He's going to be
starting
pitching
pitcher.
on Wednesday.
Gonna be pitching on Wednesday. Let me think about this for a second.
No.
Well, let me think about this.
It's only a 45-minute show, Sean.
No, it's not Bieber. It's not McKenzie. It's not Logan Allen. It's got to be Cal Quantrill.
There
Boom.
you go.
Yeah, boom. Yeah, let's get all these.
Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
All right.
Sean, you have won our game
Wow.
today.
Wow, I feel wonderful.
Just
Thank
to
you.
take everybody behind the curtain, right up to the show, we did not have a contestant. I reached out to Sean. 'Cause
Yeah,
Sean's
you
pretty
did.
good at
Thank
these
you.
things, and sure enough, he did not disappoint.
Yeah.
Way to go, DJ Sean. Way to win our game
I
today.
appreciate that. Thank you, my friends.
Sean, we have 3 Miami grads on the show right now and 1 Kent State. So you're in good company.
We're in good company, aren't we? Yeah, I think so. Where's Roethlisberger? Right? Where's the Miz?
So, Sean,
Yeah,
we
the-
always
the
give a
Miz did not
winner a chance
graduate.
to
I don't
kind
know
of give
about
us some remarks on the team. What do you think about the Guardians right now? Give us 30 seconds on the Cleveland Guardians. What do you think they'll do this season?
Yeah, right now, I mean, I think it reminds me of the 92 Indians where like we had some nice young prospects, showing flashes, but some real downtime too. So it's going to be a lot of ups and downs. And we've seen that so far with like some sweeps on our side and against us as well. So I think it's par for the course, really.
So there's going to be a lockout in 2 years.
Yes. Yeah, there is. Yes, sir.
Wouldn't
Yes, sir.
surprise me.
Right.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, thank you,
Nice,
Sean.
Sean.
I
Thanks.
appreciate it, brother.
All right. Well, appreciate you. Thank you again, guys.
All right, Sean, look at that. Fantastic stuff.
Sean Gallagher, Miami grad,
All right.
also a
all right.
Lambda Chi Alpha fraternity brother of mine. Way to go, Sean, making us all proud.
Oh, I could see the DJ too. That was great.
It's DJ
know.
Sean. DJ
Yeah.
Sean. He rushed the house. He told everybody he was a house DJ.
I
His-
could see it.
Yeah,
He had the shirt on, like he was ready to go in there and
The ones and
mix
the
it up a
twos.
little. See, you know what we have now is we have
What?
like that same thing still exists where kids will be like, I'm a DJ, but it's just they have a Spotify
Right.
playlist. That's all it is. Like, no, you're not a DJ. You have a Spotify playlist. So does everybody.
They don't understand what it was like back in the day where you had to act like you were a DJ like him.
Oh, man.
That was fantastic.
That was a
right.
packed show. What do you say we call it quits?
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped up though. I'll tell you what, after our kicker came on here, did us proud. My fraternity brother came on here, did me proud. It was a good show, gentlemen. Way to start off May.
That's right. All right. Thanks for tuning in to the Big Play Reflog Show. Thanks to Shaq News. Thanks to GV. Thanks to TSC Cleveland. And thanks to Labatt Blue. Go drink some Labatt Blue Lights. We will see you next Monday night. And special shout out to Cade York. Looking forward to having him here in Cleveland.
Franchise kicker.
Woo! See you next week, 9 p.m.
It's time! Streaming live from Cleveland, Ohio! Presenting the undefeated, undisputed heavyweight podcast of the world! The Big Play Reflog Show!